Hi everybody, this is Jim Egan, head of school at Synapse School with a Friday update. I'm not on campus. I'm deeply ambivalent about not being there. I'm in upstate New York, preparing to go down to see my daughter at her boarding school. She's graduating from high school. She's a Synapse graduate herself, 2020, when the pandemic hit the world, right? She was one of those kids. She didn't have her graduation. She didn't have her interactive lab. She didn't have so many things that the kids now have at Synapse. And quickly, I want to shout out right away, 8th grader Eloise at your exit ticket, right? That presentation of your project, the culminating project, as well as your school experience, and then all of those gratitudes and emotional words that are shared to celebrate you as a student, Eloise. I heard, because I missed it, that you did finish up that little lending library that you see around neighborhoods. My daughter had started the project, but it got shut down during the pandemic. And I heard you finished that. And I wanted to say thank you for that. I told my daughter, she goes, wow, she can't believe it. So that was super. What a really, really warm and wonderful text message I got showing a slide that you created in your presentation. So thank you very much, Eloise. I will see you after you get back from Alaska, right? Because the 8th graders are going to Alaska this weekend. I was talking to Brian, who is spearheading that trip, and Stephanie. This stuff takes a lot of organization, a lot of work, people, to take a group of kids to the outback, basically, right? This is the wilderness. This is a wilderness trip in Alaska. And I just can't thank the teachers enough. The kids are going to have a great time. Some of you are a little anxious. Some of you, a little bit, you too may be ambivalent. It's because it matters to you, right? That anxiety, that stress just means it matters. And speaking of mattering, I want to go back to Portfolio Day. We do Portfolio Day in the fall and the spring, and Interactive Lab is sort of an amplified version of it. So 3 times a year, students express their learning and show their learning. They put it out there to be visible to all. And there's a reason we do this, right? We are certainly looking for skills in the classroom day to day, but we are trying to make learning visible and to make our changemaker outcomes visible as well. Those outcomes are like feedback, communication. Those come top of mind, right? Kids are going to have to communicate, right, in front of peers, in front of parents, in front of whoever's there. And they're going to get feedback in real time right away from parents, from peers, from teachers. So that expression of learning seen through our changemaker outcomes happens like I said, 3 times a year. It's super important to make learning visible. We believe this. This is a philosophical necessity for us. And we also know that parents get to see their kids grow and change and to express themselves and to become competent, capable, creative learners. So have a great weekend after a big week. People going to Alaska, that's awesome. People staying put, you could go ride a bike, because in Smile More, as my shirt says. You probably were wondering what that says. Ride bikes, smile more. And I'll see you next week. Okay, take care.